All right, hey guys, OFD checking in here, and it is time to finally take a full look and a complete review of the Star King Men's Automatic Watch High Beat with a sapphire crystal. Now, this is a watch that I received from AliExpress, and guys, I have to tell you, it kind of blows my mind what is available out there in the market, especially the Chinese market as far as automatic watches go, and what they come with, the features they include and stuff like that at just amazing price points. Now, if you guys watch my original video, you know that this watch generally comes in like, I think it's under $53 to down to $47. I think the $53 price point is going to be on this stainless steel bracelet like this model here. Now, guys, I just went to the website, the link they provided me just before this video, and it looks like there is some kind of a flash sale coming on this watch within the next like 15 hours that you can actually put in your basket. And I think the watch is like, I think it's under 40 bucks. I don't know. Go to the website and check it out. Any way you get this watch, even under $60, it's a really amazing deal for the watch. Now, this watch, I put it up last week. It's been one of my more popular videos as far as the number of views. So obviously there are a lot of people out there aware of this watch and aware of kind of what you're getting for the money with this piece. Because like I said in the beginning, there's a whole lot you get with the money. Now I'm going to leave down below a link to the unboxing video. As you guys can see, the watch is actually sitting on the box it came in. Very nice, clean packaging from Star King. Very well done. And guys, I've only been able to find one very small flaw on this watch, and even at that, it's maybe a slight QC issue that even I can overlook, especially at the price point of the watch, because of the beauty, so much that comes with this watch. Really cool. So I'm going to go ahead and adjust the camera. We're going to get this watch in my hand, take some measurements, get a little bit closer to the camera so you guys can get a little feel for the personality of this piece and stuff like that. And I really do think it offers an amazing value for the price point. You really can't find anything else that you're going to get with this many features and stuff like that. So let's pause it and get it here in front of the camera, guys. All right, guys, so make sure to stick around to the end. I'm going to go ahead and get this watch on my 7-inch wrist. I was able to adjust the bracelet nicely. The pins were a little stiff, but like anything, just with a little bit of patience and stuff like that, they came out just fine. Now, here we go, guys. Let's take a look at this watch. Now, we're going to go through all the tests and batteries with this watch. We will test this sapphire crystal. I have confirmed it's sapphire on this watch, but let's take a look quickly at the dial here. As you guys can see, at the 12 o'clock position, you guys do have the Star King logo, as well as the Star King name there on the watch. This watch has these alpha-style hands that do not have any lume on them. Reach out nicely, maybe just a slightly bit longer on both of the hands would have been nice, especially the hour hand, but they are done very nice. You have a sweeping second hand there, as you guys can see. And if you take an look at that second hand, it's actually beating at 8 beats per second. So this is a high beat movement. I was able to slow it down with some slow motion camera work, and actually you could count the beats per second. Now, I don't do any editing, so I can't edit that into the video here, guys, but just trust me on that. I know a few other people have tested it. I've actually watched a video where somebody put this on a machine and checked it for high beat, and it came in as a high beat movement. So very cool. This movement inside of this watch, we'll flip it over and take a quick look at it. It's really tough to find out anything about this movement, guys. I do believe that you're looking at a movement built by Star King themselves. It is the movement, what I can tell, has about a 30 to 35 hour power reserve is what I'm getting out of it. Probably a shorter power reserve than a lot of other things out there because of the fact that it's running a high beat movement. So nice perlage work done on the rotor of the movement. But other than that, it's really tough to find out a whole lot about this watch and the movement. While I've got it flipped over there, guys, take a look at the solid end links on the bracelet. I'll get more into the bracelet, but you guys can see the quality in this watch at this low price point. Now, flipping it back over at the 3 o'clock position, you guys do have a date window there, which is nicely cut out and done. The painted on automatic above 6 o'clock. Now, like I said, the name and the automatic are painted on, but all of the indices are actually applied indices. Very nicely done. Not too big, just perfect actually for the watch here. Beautiful polishing on this bezel here around the outside of the sapphire crystal. And just a great case style here. I always call this like a pie pan style case. I love the way it tapers down to the case back, to a smaller dimension at the case back. As you guys can see, a very Very nicely signed crown, not just a little laser etching, but very well done. The signed crown with that logo, the Star King logo there. Nice diving lugs, which match and wrap around the wrist very well. Now, here's one little flaw I did notice on the watch, guys, looking at the end links. Now, I don't know if it's actually a flaw or it was designed this way, but the end links kind of go a little bit below the lug on the watch itself here, as you guys can see, and you look at it from both sides, just a little bit of a gap there, but nothing, it actually adds to the kind of the flashiness of the strap on the watch and stuff like that. It doesn't really deter too much, and it's even on both sides. It's absolutely perfectly even on both sides, so again, it doesn't take too much away because it almost looks planned. On this bracelet, you guys can see here on the side of the bracelet, you have polishing along the sides, and you have a very impressive polish and brush combination on the watch. I mean, to get I said on the watch, but it's the bracelet, but to get I mean, you have brushing here, you have polish, brush, polish, brush, polish, brush. I mean, there's a lot of work that goes into this piece, and it's so well done. The pins holding this together are a standard split style pin on here. Look at the attention to detail on the bracelet, on the clasp of this watch. This is a hidden style clasp. Amazingly well done, polished out, done just perfectly, fits well, is very comfortable. You know, guys, when I hold watches like this that are so nicely put together and stuff like that, it makes me realize why everyone's going to go to China or Hong Kong next month for the big watch and show and jewelry show there in China. I mean, there's just so much quality that comes out of these factories over there that is just so well done. It's really hard to argue about the quality of what you're getting here for the price point. Now let's go ahead and get some dimensions. I do have the caliper fired up here, so we'll do a side to side on the case of this watch. You're looking at, let's get that right there, Dunlap. You're looking at just under 40, so at 39.6, a beautiful size there. Lug tip to lug tip, we are at 47, just under 48, so perfect again there. Thickness on the case of this watch is 11.4, running a high beat automatic movement, so that is amazingly impressive to get that kind of a thinness out of a watch with this movement. And you've got a 20 millimeter lug opening here. So you guys, yeah, amazing specs. Now let's go ahead and also, and I showed you guys a video on this little unit yesterday, the Sapphire tester. So we'll go ahead and get this, fired up here. Get it to about 2 dots. Now, obviously when it goes up into the red, the diamond level, that indicates that we have a sapphire crystal on this watch. So as you guys can see, it is a sapphire crystal there on the main crystal. And just to verify this for you guys, I will tell you I tested it, but the back crystal is not. It is a standard, probably hardened mineral crystal on the back. But your main crystal, the one you're worried about scratching up, is definitely sapphire on this watch. So we'll go ahead and shut that off. So guys, very impressive watch for the price. Definitely go check the link out if you guys want to add some to the collection. Now, it reminds me a lot of like kind of a calm down cocktail time or something like that. You know, it doesn't have the starburst dial or anything like that, but the dimensions and stuff like that, it's a really beautiful dress watch for the money, guys. You really, it'd be really hard to find anything better than this. Now, there is no lume, so we're not going to get a lume shot, but I'm going to go ahead and pause it here and get it on my wrist. Okay, so I have a 7-inch wrist, and here's the way the watch fits on my 7-inch wrist, which is just about perfectly. As you guys can see, that hidden clasp. Now, there's no micro adjustment on this bracelet, so you're probably going to wear it maybe a little snug or a little bit loose, just depending. Now, it does look absolutely gorgeous on a 20 millimeter leather strap, either black or brown. The watch is available from the factory with a black or a brown strap, of course, at a lower price point. But I would tell you guys that if you're going to buy one of these, go ahead and flip the extra money to get the bracelet. Because the bracelet is amazing. It's a very, very nice bracelet on this watch, and I think it's worth spending that little extra bit to get the bracelet. Then you have the bracelet, and you've also got the leather straps you can put on it. So, very nice watch. The only flaw I could really find, guys, on it was that little slight deviation there from the end links, in the lugs. But even at that, you guys can see on the wrist, it doesn't stand out and it doesn't look bad at all. So, definitely go check out the link down below, guys, for the Star King. Over at AliExpress. Definitely go check it out. All right, guys, that's it. If you like the video, give me a thumbs up down there at the bottom. If you've not subscribed to the OFD channel yet, please do. Please do. All right, thanks, guys.